I want to speak about this clown, Charleston White, who's ignorant to a certain degree and lacks knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of anything. He jumped out the window and was disrespecting foundational Black Americans, and Brother Tariq Nasheed, saying that, all we do is on the internet. We ain't building up no Black people, this, that, and the other. And I beg to differ, while we should be getting active in the community, and, helping Black people in the community, just us coming on this internet, giving Black empowerment as a form of, lifting up our people and Black empowerment, speaking life into our people because that's needed. When our people need to hear some Black empowerment, and need to hear it, quick, fast, and in a hurry, they could come on to grassroots media like myself, Black grassroots media like myself, and hear the message that we put out there, and get some knowledge and encouragement, to keep on with the fight, So this Charleston White is a sellout, and he's an agent, he's a coon, and I'm convinced that somebody from the dominant white society put him out here to attack foundational Black Americans because we seeing the attack on foundational Black Americans and Brother Tariq Nasheed at an all-time high. It's an uptick in it, truth be told. And, in all actuality, I liken Charleston White to the sellout Negroes that, created that diversion up there in the Autobahn ballroom when Brother Malcolm X was taken out, when they took Brother Malcolm X out, when them sellout Negroes was creating that diversion, get your hand out of my pocket, Negro. This is the same kind of Negro that Charleston White is. You know what I mean? Get your hand out of my pocket, nigga. So Brother Malcolm X could be taken out. This is the same kind of Negro that we dealing with here in Charleston White. Somebody put him out here from the dominant white society, and he talking about, Brother Tariq Nasheed used to be a pimp, now he turned activist when that didn't work out, this, that, and the other. And everybody should be ascending. You go through lower levels of, living when you're younger in life, but as long as you ascending and striving for better, ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as you elevating in life, yeah, you're going to go through things, that, are on the lower level of, of energy, you know what I mean, and things of that nature. But as long as you ascending and striving and putting your best foot forward, and learning from those mistakes and those things you've done in the past, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Brother Malcolm Little, Malcolm X, he would have never, been known to the world. He would always been known as Detroit Red if he would have never ascended from being, a street hustler. Me myself, I would have, if I would have never ascended and elevated in life, I would just been that um, regular drug dealer. I would have never been the strong, intelligent Black man I am today. Not to toot my own horn, but I got the audio and the video of what this sellout coon Charleston White is running around here saying, and we're gonna walk through and talk about it how we normally do. But the man is really ignorant. He should keep his mouth closed because he really looks stupid. It's like the old man. Fair use. Two Black people don't have no business doing nothing together. Cause what they gonna do? Argue and squabble. That's what the old nigga told me. He said, nigga, you ain't got no business being with another Black motherfucker. Cause you and the Black motherfucker, all y'all gonna do all day long is argue and squabble. You gonna argue over football, basketball. LeBron James better than Michael Jordan, but Kobe better. They gonna argue. He really kills me. He's the type of sellout Negro that white supremacy loves. You know what I mean? Because he ain't got no pride in his people. Look how he talks, down on Black people. This shows the kind of racial pride he got in his people. You're supposed to put encouragement in building up your people. Yeah, every society got, degenerates in it, but let's not focus on that. We focusing on the brothers and sisters that want to do good and get on code. Every society, white people, Puerto Rican people, Asian people, Arabs, everybody got degenerates in their society. But why is it that he wants to focus on the degenerateness and shine a light on that in Black society? It's because the dominant white society set him out here. Charleston White, in all actuality, is an agent, if you ask me. Over football. Argue over football. Walter Payton better than Ricky Williams. They go argue over, I'm an FBA, I'm an Aboriginal, I'm Pan African. They'll never be able to work together in America. Two Black motherfuckers in America would never be able to work together. And I'm gonna wake up and show it every goddamn day. He don't even got no hope and no empowerment in his own people. He's speaking down upon his people. This is really disgraceful, watching Charleston White like this. And I've been knew Charleston White was a sellout once he was always speaking on the dead, speaking on people's family members, this, that, and the other. I even seen something where he was wearing a Confederate flag, putting a cape on for Donald Trump. This man is just, a complete, utter fool and a moron, and I don't respect him, because he's the type of Negro that the dominant white society loves, and they probably sent him out here. Truth be told.
Look how that nigga started talking about, well, we built a front. Then he all of a sudden he was, fuck you, nigga, fuck you. He was supposed to exit the stage. If he was really an educational man and he saw that it was mass confusion, he would have exited the stage. But he's not. He got hate in his heart too, nigga. You got to be broke waking up on to argue with some niggas you can't see, don't know, and don't even know if they real. Nigga, I'm not finna argue with y'all, my nigga. That's why I went to laughing at you dumb motherfucker. I saw her. Look at all this mass confusion out of the start. It's easy.
I can't really listen to this man for too long because he just, he's not that intelligent. He's really, ignorant to a certain degree. He's ignorant to, to the fullest, if you ask me, because everything that comes out of his mouth is to, talk bad upon and speak negatively about black people. He ain't got no in his people. He ain't got no racial pride and, wanting to build up his people. Instead, he spews the same white supremacist talking points that they do. And it's worse coming from him because he's supposed to know better.
Mainly black men and
He
mostly
black.
black women wake up with their emotions every day. And one thing about your emotion, nigga, you can't think rational nor logically. How you niggas gonna be logic, nigga? You and your motherfucking feelings. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Man, please, I'm gonna do this every goddamn day. I don't come online and try to uplift nobody. I just come online to create content. This the best goddamn content I could have found.
See, you ain't even, you know what I mean? You talking about being a community activist and you ain't even, you just clowning and BSing on the internet, waste of time, you know what I mean? And ain't nobody of no intelligence even follows Charleston White, because he ain't got nothing educated to say, lacks knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And we that, got the black mind and, that are on code with other foundational black Americans, we speak empowerment into our people. So all of us, we don't just think about ourselves and, coming on here, monetizing and getting the bag. We think about how can we edify and build up FBA society. And this is what this is doing, us coming on here, lacing our people up with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and giving them empowerment, so they can move forward day to day. Charleston White is just a damn sellout, and lacks in the wherewithal to have an intelligent conversation on any level. But let's continue.
This motherfucking morning, a bunch of broke ass niggas mad at one another, want to fight one another, just like the young niggas shoot up his block, shoot up his block. I can't wait till you niggas start shooting up each other mama houses from what you say online. I can't wait till you niggas
See,
start
look at
killing
this.
one another for what y'all say
Yeah, that's
online.
enough of that. I can't listen too much to him. Everybody got an underbelly in their society, but it seems like he was sent out here to put a microscope on foundational Black American society. And I even seen a video where Charleston White was, pulled over by police, and he's sitting up there talking about police ain't my enemy. Sitting there talking to white police, putting a cape on for him. Police ain't my enemy. My enemy is black on black crime. Same white supremacist talking points. Um, in favor of, putting a spotlight on black society and, letting white supremacy get off the hook. I never once heard Charleston White sit there and go at white supremacy because you show me every so-called problem in the black community and I'll show you how it directly links back to racism, white supremacy, and the maldistribution of resources and all of that. Our people were, suppressed and, held out of our just due, and that ain't, no victim mentality because later on in the video, he gonna talk about a victim mentality, this, that, and the other when us demanding our reparations. That ain't, victim mentality. That's restorative justice. Every other group of people got their compensatory justice. It's by far time we as foundational Black Americans get what's rightfully owed to us for the atrocities that our ancestors, were subject to in slavery and the building of this nation, and they never were compensated. So Charleston White can miss me with that. I'm convinced he's the agent put out here by the dominant white society. But let's continue. Fair use, fair use.
Damn black Twitter coming out, speaking out against the black on black violence. There's always trying to blame the white man for something, nigga. And without
See, he talks like a white supremacist. He got white supremacist talking points. Everything that come out of his mouth, it looked like it could come from a white man. It could come from a white man. Only thing different is he got black skin, but we all, with the good sense God gave us, know black skin don't equal a black mind.
White man, black people wouldn't be shit. Think about that now.
Hear what he said, family?
White man, black boy ain't gonna be shit. Where you gonna get a job at? Black Twitters can't give you no motherfucking job. And
see, black Twitter. And you see the kind of, pride that he got in his people. He speaks down upon black people like ain't no black people, got businesses for themselves, this, that, and the other. And the reason that, the dominant white society got all them damn businesses because they got rich. If you trace it back far enough, they got rich off the slave trade, and the maldistribution of resources. They hoarded all the resources for themselves. So of course anybody gonna come up when you misusing and abusing people and hoarding all the damn resources. So he could miss me with that. He got a lot of white supremacist talking points, and it goes to show you that all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Because a person like Charleston White, in all actuality, he my opposition. And getting back to where he was pulled over by the cops, when I was talking about that, something I forgot to mention is that this dude had a gazillion weapons on him. Like he had like